Are your New Year resolutions already feeling out of reach? What if I told you that you could convert them into real results this year? If you're tired of setting goals every year and not seeing them through, or if you keep making the same goal year after year, then this video is definitely for you. According to studies, 80% of the New Year resolutions fail by February 1st. However, if you implement the strategies in this video, you could break that cycle and you could actually convert your New Year resolutions into real results. Hello everybody, I am Vaishali Khade. I'm an engineer turned psychic with over 9,000 readings, and I show you how you can leverage the power of stars for your love life. So here's what you're going to learn in this video. Why measurement of goals can be a game changer, why a feedback system is necessary, and how using the stars can help you get your results easily. Your goal is to be able to implement all these three strategies so that you can actually convert your New Year resolutions into real results. So let's get started. The first part is the measurement of goals. Let's say that you want to lose 10 pounds and you have no way to measure how much weight you are losing every week. How motivated would you be to lose that 10 pounds? Probably not that motivated. You will see some changes based on how your clothes fit, but if you could measure your weight every week and see that, oh, I lost 1 pound, oh, I lost 2 pounds, oh, I lost 3 pounds, then it would be a lot easier and a lot more motivating for you to be able to lose that 10 pounds of weight. Because if you have something like that to work against, or if you have something to check off every week, then essentially it is just going to help you feel more motivated. Your brain just likes to know that you have achieved a certain result. And let's say that your first week goal was to lose half a pound and you lost that and you check that off. And then your next week was to lose another half a pound and you lost that and you check that off. So essentially, if you keep doing that, then it would be a lot more motivating for you than just kind of having a distant goal of wanting to lose 10 pounds and nothing really happening. So hit the like and subscribe button if you feel that having the system to measure your goals is going to help you out. So now we go to the second part related to having a feedback system in place. So let's say that your goal is to lose, let's say in this case, it is going to be 1 pound every week. I'm not saying whether you can or cannot lose it. I'm just saying that this is your goal. All right. And the reason I'm taking this goal is because health and losing weight is very high priority goal for a lot of people, especially for the new year or during the New Year resolutions. All right, so your goal is to be able to lose 1 pound, okay? So you have certain systems in place, okay? And what you're doing is you're implementing these systems and then you measure, okay? And then you measure at the end of 1 week and let's say that you haven't lost any weight. Okay, well, nothing's happening. So then you try again and then you measure again at the end of next week and again nothing is happening. So obviously you need to make a change, and that is your feedback system and this is your change. So whatever you do over here, this is a change. So you implement a change, and once you implement this change, so whatever you were doing before, and now you take into account this change. So now you see that, oh, instead of not having any changes, you lost half a pound. So this change actually worked. So now the next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double down on this change. So you double down on this change and then you try the system again. And then now you see that you lost 1 pound. So now you've lost your 1 pound. So now you know what you were doing wrong and you know what change exactly it is that you need to implement. So essentially, this is a feedback system. Now, it doesn't need to be drawn out in this elaborate manner or anything. There's an easier way to implement a feedback system, and I've actually discussed it in another video where I show you how your spirit can actually have a feedback system, and you just need to be able to link to it. So I'm going to link that video below, and then you can watch that video as well after you're done with this. But the bottom line is to be able to have a feedback system. So go ahead and put in the comments below if you have a feedback system in place or what kind of a feedback system you use. So the third part is using the stars for ease. We come to the next part of the video about using the stars to make things easier. So stars essentially show you where the lowest hanging fruits are. So let's say that you're like most people, and most people have, let's say, a goal in the health area, a goal in the wealth area, and a goal in the relationship area, health, wealth, and relationships. And let's say there's also like a career goal. For instance, let's say that you're looking for a new job. And let's say that you've been looking for the past 2 months or 3 months, and nothing is really happening. And now, if someone were to tell you that, hey, the stars are going to be in your favor, and if you focus on looking for work this month, you're definitely going to find a job. And that is one scenario. And then the other scenario is because nothing is happening for 3 months, you give up. So what happens? Essentially, now that the stars were going to be favorable, if you had just continued your journey for 1 more month, you would have found the job. But at the time the stars were favorable, you gave up because you didn't really know that the stars were favorable, then essentially you're going to lose out. So there is a way where you can find out when the stars are going to be in your favor. And I cover this in a free masterclass where the link is below. And if you feel like things are taking too long, or you're just going uphill, or you are not really kind of getting as much traction as you should even after putting in the work, then most likely you're kind of working against the stars. And you can change that, and you can make very, very small and very, very subtle and very, very tiny but significant shifts. And by doing this, you will start seeing small results. And like I said, the small results can snowball into larger results. So if you would like to leverage the power of the stars, then go ahead and sign up for the free masterclass below. And then you will learn how you can leverage the power of the stars to kind of make things easier for you. So now that you know how you can turn your New Year resolutions into real results by using these 3 strategies, which is measurement, feedback, and stars, what if I told you that there are certain questions you could ask a psychic that could change things for you moving forward, and it would completely alter the way your New Year goals are achieved or not achieved, for lack of a better way of saying it. That is the subject of my next video, and I'll see you in my next video.